Alright, how we doing, guys? Nasty Noodle here, back with another edition of what's in my backpack. Today I'm going to be going over all the gear I'm going to be bringing for the Idaho Centennial Trail. I am starting that trail June 15th, which is in about 13 days from today, or at least the day I'm filming this. So we're going to go over all the gear I'm going to be bringing. There's a lot of it, so I'm going to try to go a little bit quicker than the last one, so this isn't like a 25-minute video. But yeah, so we're going to get into it, starting with pack. I'm going with the big boy this trip. This is the Hyperlight Windrider 3400, which is like a 55-liter pack. It's framed. There's like some pretty big food carries on this, so I didn't feel comfortable going frameless, which I probably could, but this pack, I've put a lot of weight into it. It does carry a big heavy load better, so that's what I'm going to be going with. Next up is shelter. This is Zpack's Hexamid Solo Plus. Very awesome shelter. I'm not going to get into, you know, what I think of every piece of gear. This is all pretty common, at least well-known gear. So, but this is an amazing shelter. I love it. Okay, next up is quilt, lighting equipment, 40 degree. Love this thing. Been with me on every one of my hikes, and you know, it's a really good quilt. You guys already know that. Sleeping pad, torso length. What is this thing called? Thermarest Z seed or whatever. You know what I'm saying. Closed foam pad, cut it to torso. I think there's 6 panels in it. Yes, but all right, then we're gonna get into the clothing. We'll start with what I'm gonna be wearing. This hat, which is my lucky hat, bandana, like just a blue hiking shirt, you know. These are Columbia zip-off shorts, you know, or zip-off pants. I didn't really want to go like running shorts because there's apparently hundreds of miles of bushwhacking on this trail, and I thought it would be nice to have like some pants if that is true. I'm guessing it is. So yeah, that's gonna be what I'm hiking in. As far as other clothing goes, homemade puffy. This is made by me. It's made out of 7 denier fabric called Argon 49. Very light. This is 4.3 ounces for the whole jacket. Stuffed with 850 hyper dry down. It's very light, very warm, you know, pretty minimalist style jacket, but I've been really digging this lately. Okay, next up, some more homemade gear. Polartech Alpha beanie, which I've been making a bunch of, which some of you know, some of you don't, but this material has been able to drop my base weight like considerably. This is like very great stuff. If you don't know about it, take a look at it. So that's the beanie. This is a buff, you know, same material as the beanie, which is very good. I really love it as a buff. It breathes super good. Sticking with the Polartech, here's my mid layer, which is a fleece that I made. You know, same, love it. Really good. I wore this every day on the Grand Enchantment Trail. Very light, 4.5 ounces. It's awesome, you know. Alright, so I pretty much have all homemade gear as far as clothing goes, besides my like hiking clothes. These are a pair of 7 denier Windpants that are made out of the same material left over from that jacket. These are like, you know, these are pretty much always going to be in my pack. They weigh 0.7 ounces. There's really no reason to never, or to not bring these. They're like, they disappear, you know. And, you know, they do keep the wind off your legs. They are pretty good. I'm just bringing them as like a little extra boost if I need it. I'm not bringing any other like bottom, like leg insulation. So it's just going to be these pants and this. Okay, I think this is the last of the homemade gear. Yes. Mittens. These are homemade as well. This is a Silnylon, like a grid stop. Silnylon, so they're waterproof, and then they're lined with Polartech Alpha, obviously. Yeah, which are sweet, you know what I mean? They're little waterproof mittens. Alright, I lied actually, there's one more piece of gear that I made. This is a new piece that's untested. I have not, I've tried it on in the shower, that's about it, but this is my rain jacket. It's made out of Silnylon. I'm not sure what Silnylon. I actually got this fabric for free from this guy. He tried to make a tent and decided he didn't want to anymore and mailed this stuff to me for free. So thank you, brother. But yeah, so I made a jacket out of it. This thing weighs 2.3 ounces for a rain jacket, which, you know, is very light. You know, and rain jackets always kind of suck anyway, so I'd rather just wear this little thing if it's downpouring, and then if it gets fucked up, I can just throw it in the trash. It costs me no money. So yeah, this is coming. And then the last bit of the clothing, I think, is this, which is an Etowah gear rain skirt. You know, just in case. I feel like it's definitely going to rain at least some point, so I'm bringing this bad boy. That is going to do it for all the clothing. Alright, so this is where the pack actually starts to kind of get bogged down. Since it's such a wild trip, I'm kind of taking some precaution. I'm bringing multiple things that I wouldn't usually bring on a through hike or a trail or backpacking or anything. So one of them being this, which is a Garmin inreach Explorer Plus. You know, I'm sure there's like a million videos about these. SOS, I can text people. It has some pretty okay navigation actually, like on the thing. So on top of having my phone, GPS, this, and all the paper maps, which I'll show you in a bit, I feel like a lot more like secure with what I'm doing, because this is going to be like a pretty wild trip. Definitely the hardest thing navigational wise that I've ever done. So yeah, so this is coming. Next, an electronics thing is power banks. I'm bringing 2 of these. This is a 10,000, this is a 20,000, so 30,000 milliamps full power. Again, just because this is such a wild trail that there's so much woods and wilderness, like there's a 350-mile stretch roughly that there's no roads, so you're in the middle of the woods for long stretches. There are like little ranches, I guess you can stay at, but I'm trying to do this on a budget, so I'm bringing these so I can have a nice window in between times I need to charge. It's probably overkill. These weigh like, I think this one's 12 ounces, this one's 8 ounces. I'll throw the whole weight of everything at the end of the trail, or end of the video. But, so I'm bringing 2, whatever. I don't really care about the weight on this trail, I'm just going for it. Headlamp, I'm bringing 2 little ones, you know. I'm bringing, this is a Nightcore Tiny 2, which is just like a very small little keychain flashlight. It's 500 lumens, it is sweet, and I just sewed some Velcro right here. So it does stay. It stays on like really good too. So I'm bringing that as like a backup kind of thing, and then I'm bringing my Petzyl bindi, which is a a pretty decent little headlamp. Both of these together weigh like 2 ounces, so I'm doubling up on some stuff. And not really interesting. Charging cables, brick, you know, all that stuff. Swiss Army knife, just in case I need to, you know, do something. My like inner Boy Scout is coming out in this trail. I'm like, like packing extra stuff. So, yeah, ibuprofen, Carmex, and that's about it as far as Diddy goes. All right, so this is gonna be all my dry bags. So this is the food bag I'm bringing. This is made by Ultralitesak. They like limited released this like lifetime guarantee food sack. It's made out of Dyneema. It's like a rubberized Dyneema. It's like very strong feeling, super waterproof, and it's huge. It's a very large food bag, and since some of these stretches, there's like 170 or 180 mile stretch in between two like drop points, so I'm gonna have to carry a lot of food. So yeah, I'm bringing this one, retiring the old Zpack one for a little while. Inside of that, I'm going to be using this, which is an odor-proof bag or an Opsak. There is bears out here, grizzly bears, so I'm going a little heavier on the food game. I'm going to be doing this, and then I'm also going to be like hanging my food, which is, you know, some rope, which is over there. I don't think you guys need to see that. And as far as dry bags too, this is going to be going, my quilt and all my clothing goes in this one. And then I'm just bringing this one for an extra whatever. Alright, so water. This is a new piece of gear that I have not used besides like day hikes. This is a Platypus Quickdraw, I'm pretty sure. I'm just, you know, I'm always on search for a new water filter. This one seems like it's very cool. And then really, almost done here. This is the maps. So I have a lot. This is like a pound of fucking maps, which I probably will break into boxes and send them. But these are at one point all gonna be in my backpack. All right, and then last but not least is good old Light AF fanny. I just got a new one. Light AF actually sent me this for free because my other one, the zipper on it was like all fucked up. And they were very cool, like no questions asked. Like I'll never buy another fanny pack from somebody else besides these guys, just from that one thing. And I really do like it. You know, so yeah, you know, waterproof again, which is really nice, and it's just sexy, dude, you know, fucking beautiful. And then yeah, here's the rope bag, which I told you I had. That's like it, dudes. So all of that with all the paper maps, every single thing that I just showed you in the pack comes up to be like 11.1 pounds. It's fucking heavy. And yeah, that's gonna be what it is, you know what I mean? Like I could shave off a little bit here and there, but as far as like the double power banks, the whole deal, like I can't get away with going much lighter than this. So I hope this is cool. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Oh, I didn't show you these are my sick ass fucking shoes that I'm gonna be rocking. Fucking Solomon Triple Crown Odysseys. These are some of my favorite shoes that they actually stopped making, so highly fucking recommend these if you can score them. You can get them on Backcountry or whatever. But so yeah, that's everything, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more videos when I'm out on trail. I don't think I'm gonna be able to upload them from the trail. I'm gonna try to, but most likely I'll do all the videos at the end. So this is gonna be probably my last video for a while. So have fun out there. I hope you guys are all hiking and doing some cool shit. And yeah, you know, go outside and stay there. Love you. Bye.